Hello at welcome ulit sa kusina ni Mrs. O. And we're back! At nandito na si Andrea, kaya hindi na mukhang enks yung aming video. A video before is with me and Atelina. So, obviously, ang sama ng lighting. So, anyway, for today, dahil nandito pa tayo sa malamig na panahon, which is January, we're cooking today sinigang. Pero yung sinigang namin is medyo thick in consistency kasi ito yung medyo gusto ng asawa ko. No? So, I'm leaving for a couple of meetings for work. So, that's why I have to cook a lot of stuff for freezer food. So, for today, we're cooking beef shanks sinigang. So, una, this recipe, natutunan ko to sa mom ko. So, normally yung ginamit niya is oxtail. Pero di ba yung oxtail mabuto, yung buntot? So, medyo mas nag-enjoy ang asawa ko when I use beef shanks. Kasi less buto and more karne. Kaya, let's go! So, basically, I like using the pressure cooker, di ba? I think I've said it in many of my vlogs. Feeling. So, ito siya. So, this is the beef shanks, no? Kung tinatry nyo naman i-control yung inyong triglycerides, pwede rin naman yung pata, yung front pata ng pork, you can do that also. Para less, at least andun pa rin yung texture ng karne. So, right now, papalambutin ko lang siya. And then, after ko palambutin, I'll just stick it in there for about 20 minutes until it slowly tenderizes. No? So, anyway, so ito muna. I'll just put a little bit of oil. Okay, why are we putting oil? Because, katulad ng pagluto natin ng steak, i-review ninyo noong December, pagluto natin ng steak, remember, what we want is to seal off. Tandaan natin, meat is made out of, sandali, nawawala yung plato ko. Meat is made up of mostly water. So that's why we try to seal in all of the juices. So if there's less liquid inside, then it means there's going to be less moisture. So hindi siya magiging ganun kalambot. No? So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to seal it. Okay? So ito, ang masarap dito sa beef shanks. Yan, yung marrow. Okay. So this is about, actually 1 piece lang ito, sulit, ang daming karne, di ba? So gusto natin palambutin yan. Okay. Yan. So, what we're doing is, we are just sealing in all of the juices inside. There. Hindi kasya. So, hindi kasya lahat. So, meron pala isang piece. So, this is good for 2 portions. So, ito, medyo brown na siya. So, itong last piece naman ang iba-brown natin. So, basically, what we are doing is we are just sealing it all off. No? To make sure it stays tender. Yan. Wala. Babalik ko din to. So, basically, I just sealed it all off para nakastock na dyan lahat ng mga moisture and juices. After I finish all of that, I'm gonna put water. And then, I will slowly add the beef and then seal it off and palambutin natin for 20 minutes. Kasi kung hindi ako gagamit ng pressure cooker, it's probably gonna about 2 hours. And ang danger naman doon is, minsan, ang nipis ng ilalim ng pan. Even when you say 2 hours, you really cannot leave it, diba? Kahit pa paano, babantayan mo paulit-ulit para to make sure hindi masunog yung ilalim. Unless you have this, the heavy cast iron, na hindi masyadong nasusunog, or the Dutch oven, no? Pwede rin yun, pero masyado naman yun. I highly suggest invest in a pressure cooker. Especially ngayon, no? Mahal na. Okay, then, now we're gonna put the water. Yeah. Kasi sayang naman, masiseal natin lahat ng juices. Yan. And then, I'm just going to put... Okay, ito yung tinatry ko i-mimic. Why am I adding patis? Kasi pag tinuluto mo siya, tapos sinisimmer mo, or binibrace mo, or binaboil ng matagal, syempre, nag-break down lahat ng muscle. So, lahat ng flavors pumapasok. But now that we're putting it first in the pressure cooker, palalambutin before we add in all of the flavors, baka mamaya parang malambot nga yung karne, pero hindi niya talaga na-absorb lahat ng flavors. So that's what we're trying to mimic, no? Or habol. So, lalagyan ko lang ng patis. Okay. Ayan. So, So before it boils, I will add it. You don't want it to boil. So there. Para lang kasha. Tapos habang nagbo-boil yan, gagawin ko na yung ating, ayan. There you go. So make sure it's covered but not covered na sobrang laki, no? So that's just right. Okay? So let's time it. We will timer it. 20 minutes para malambot na malambot. Lasap na lasap. Okay. Let's check it. Ayan. So basically, tapos na natin yung beef shanks. No? Napalambot na natin siya for 20 minutes. What I will do now is to start sauteing the aromatics. Yung tinatawag natin, no? Yung pangpalasa. Just very, very little oil. Very little oil. Normally, pag nagluluto ng sinigang, di ba gumagamit ng yung pangpatik, yung labanos. But since we like making ours with okra, hindi na talaga kami gumagamit ng pangpatikin kasi thick na siya because of okra. I'm gonna put a little bit of onions and a little bit of garlic kasi ang bango-bango ng garlic namin. Ito siya yung native. Tignan mo, ano yun, ang tapang. Kasi it's native. So, iba talaga yung maliliit na garlic. Yeah, so. Okay, and this one, our sinigang. For some reason, we like it lots and lots of pepper. Weird, no, pero we like it. So that's how I make timpla. Para comforting. Ganun kadaming pepper. And then, makita nyo, sticky na ang ating okra. So we're just waiting for it to cook. May iba pa nga, when they eat sinigang, they put it with bagong and kamatis. So this one, hintay lang natin siya maluto ng konti before I will add the beef. And then once I add it here, you just want to basically simmer it or boil it for like 30 minutes just to make sure na yung lasa talaga na-absorb ng beef shanks. Tapos, ready na siya i-freezer. And then, once you freeze it, that's the only time you add yung malalambot na gulay like yung kangkong or spinach. So, I will slowly add the broth, no? And then, add natin ang nor sinigang mix. And then, I'm just gonna add a little bit for saltiness. Kasi madali naman to add later when you're eating. Malambot na siya. Lalambot pa siya. Sobra-sobra. Iiwan lang natin siya dyan. To simmer. You don't really need to do this. Nabibigatan lang ako. Sabay-sabay. Naka-vacation mode bang aking mga cells? And then I'm just gonna add a little bit more of water. So there you go. So now, we will just wait for it to simmer for about 30 minutes. So if you see, medyo thick siya, diba? Very good. Para siyang bulalo na sinigang actually because of the flavor of the beef shanks. Pero hindi pa siya ganun kaasim. So, I have to bring it to a boil. Ayan. So ngayon, talagang babad na siya. Lalagay na lang natin ang spinach. It's just about 1 minute. So, I will just, hindi ko na anin yung broth mo. Sarap. Basically, just imagine bulalo and sinigang combined. Kasi, ganun kalasa yung beef. Ang sarap niya for rainy weather. So, here you go is our beef shanks na sinigang. Ito. Ready for the freezer. So, thank you for watching Kusina ni Mrs. O and see you soon!